called trying. That's why he got all these them heads popping up with all this new stuff to say. Fake, fake, they all running the vocab. Shalom, Israel, shalom. Double honor to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that ruled well, that taught us this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men, peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant. Shalom, man. Okay, this yeah, it's crazy, man. We out here again, prophesize downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, bring out the so-called truth to you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and the scattered Israelites in all nations. And you can see that clearly that this word is hurting, man. This word, this truth is hurting, man. They striking brothers' channels. You got all these weirdos popping up out of nowhere. What he said, he was out there he said he was out there somewhere down south preaching the word. Where at? Like Elder Yashawamba said, in a damn tree house to the damn bears and the chipmunks out there. Where the fuck was you at, man? So you got all these weirdos out here popping up and they striking channels, man. They going back 5 or 6 years, striking my daggone channel, man. Shit is crazy, man. But on topic though, the Lord sent his men out here, man. The Lord raised up his men in the last days, and he sent them out here. You want to grab? You got one?
No, I was going to get it ready.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, I was going to say start with this. Give me on Jeremiah 1, and read 5 down to 10, rather.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
To the nations. Yeah, so you know, we, like I said, we come out here and yeah, we bringing out the truth or the gospel, the good word to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, but we also preaching the word of what's going to take place to the other nations, man. Yeah, brother.
Then said I, Lord power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak.
Yup.
Be not afraid of their faces.
Nope.
For I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord is with us, man. So I have family members that'll tell me they know my temper and all of this prior to me coming into the truth. They know how I am and things like that. And so they would say they was worried about me out here teaching. Out here on the highways and byways teaching, concerned that something was going to happen. Still say they concerned with me. You know what I'm saying? Concerned about it. But knowing the scriptures and even verses like that, you know the Lord is with you. You know the Lord is with you. You out here doing what the Lord said to do. Yeah, brother.
Verse 9. Then said the Lord, and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the people, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Man, the Lord raised up his men for that, man. In the last days to call out this wicked ass kingdom, man. I seen a brother send me a thing today where they put in PF the forever chemicals inside the dang on tights, the spandex tights that y'all love, that the women love wearing and shit. And then the way as tight as they are, all up on your private parts and all that, you know that shit can't be no good. And then you'll see a thing like ovarian cancer rates rose up and stuff like that. And you gotta look at the shit that they do. Shit like that. Why is forever chemicals in leggings?
It don't make sense.
Like, why is he putting it in there? And every chick you see, especially at the gym, it's all up where you can see the lumps of her private part.
Yep.
Matthew, I got one. Matthew, chapter 10, verse 5. These 12, Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not unto the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. This is what the Lord raised up his men for, man, to preach, man. He didn't raise us up for us to be on camera breaking down AR-15s, showing you how to load AR-15s. He ain't sent us out here to raise up a Hebrew Israelite community, building schools. He didn't raise us up to sell hats with our one body on the name on our hats, Sakari hats. Sakari, what they got? Sakari, what they call it, campus or Sakari, the damn school. They got a damn Sakari school now.
Matter of fact, that dude, he said
he was a member. He was a member. The dude that come out with the guns like that looked like this week. That looked like he an Ishmaelite. He looked like an Ishmaelite. He don't look Southern Kingdom to me. He looked like he an Ishmaelite, but you never know. He even said that he and then you go by the fruit of the Sakari tree. He talk about he came to campus, Sakari campus. I think it is. So this one of your fruit right here, this little campus you just started, a damn bug out with guns.
You need to stay with them and don't come over here.
Bug the hell out, man. Bug the hell out. Okay, you could, yeah. I get the one above. Okay.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
By the word, man. We ain't gotta be out here with no bathtub. Look, the brother got a plastic bathtub in his trunk right there. And the head come out here and we dip their head in the dang old water. We ain't gotta do that, man. Preach, man. Preach the word, man. That's what we supposed to be out here doing, man. Preaching, man.
You don't see that a mobile baptism truck?
Hell yeah, man. They got one. I seen one. They was outside they was on the street corner with a damn thing dipping people in it on the street. I seen it. I sure have seen it. Bug the hell out, man. Let's go. This is 1 Corinthians. Yeah, 1 Corinthians. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 17. For Hamashiach sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of anointed should be made of none effect. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness. Yeah. So you'll have a head of there, look at what I'm doing, man. And then you know, especially people that knew you in the world, they'll see you out here now and they got jokes. They laughing. This nigga think he a man of the law. What the fuck is he doing out there? He ain't never been to church. He never been a church goer. He out there talk about he know the Bible. He know the Lord dealing with him.
They only do.
The the Lord dealing with him. That brother, that dude right there, he was the biggest sinner. He used to do whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop and yada, 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 yada. And I seen it with my own eye. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved it is the power of the Most High. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not the Most High made foolishness the wisdom of this world? I love that part right there. I love that part right there. Have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that is the wisdom of the King of the Most High. The world of wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. That's what we supposed to be out here doing, man, preaching, man. So you call yourself coming back after 20 years because you seen all of the problems that was going on with the nation of Israel. What the fuck was you doing for 20 years? What the fuck was you watching?
Like him coming back gonna make a difference.
What the fuck was you doing? What the fuck was you watching? So you watching it go, the problems for 20 years, and now at the end, when all the prophecies is heating up, now you come back talk about we gotta reboot. Now we gotta reboot now? Now we gotta start over? Now you got niggas down there with Shaka Shaka Mula or whatever the fuck new god names they came up with. Amara Mamba Mentos or whatever the fuck.
A grandma macaroni.
A grandma macaroni. You niggas got new names now?
And a bar Mentos.
Yeah. Man, if y'all go somewhere and sit your ass down, man. Go ahead, brother. You got something?
Yeah, this is the book of Acts, chapter 1 and verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore the kingdom of Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons, which the Father hath put in his own power.
Okay, now watch this. They asking about the kingdom. And when will Yahweh Shai restore the kingdom? Now watch what they gonna have to do for the kingdom to be restored. Yeah, brother.
But ye shall receive power. After that the Holy Spirit is come upon you.
The spirit of understanding, go ahead.
And ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth.
Boom. That's how we gonna bring back in the kingdom, by preaching, being witnesses in the uttermost parts of the earth. Are we not way over here from over there in Jerusalem? Are we not over here? So the Lord raised up his men in these last days. Matter of fact, let me get that one again. The Lord raised up his men in the last days. After boom. And it's another one in Deuteronomy chapter 4. I was going to say Deuteronomy chapter 4 and get down there at the, I think like around 28 through 32 or something like that. But this is Daniel. And then what's the next one after that? Revelation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can start at 27. And then yeah, it's 27 and jump down. It says, oh yeah, 32. That's it. But Daniel chapter 12 and verse 10, 9. And he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. So they was going back to what we was just reading, ushering the kingdom. We was gonna have to be witnesses in the end, for the farther reaches of the earth, right? Didn't it say that? Okay. So now, Daniel chapter 12 and 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly.
Amen.
Amen. All right, brother.
Sorry.
Okay. You good. Daniel chapter 12 and 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. And from the time that the daily sacrifice should be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to the 1,305 days. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. Yeah. So Daniel is back. And so just like we was reading, that you're gonna have to be witnesses at the end. Daniel, the spirit of Daniel is back somewhere out here running around. Because that's how the kingdom is gonna come in, through preaching. The kingdom not gonna come in definitely by not you disappearing and not doing the work for 20 years. The kingdom not gonna come in by you showing people how to pull AR-15s and load them and none of that stuff is gonna help the kingdom come in. The only thing that's gonna help the kingdom come in is preaching. In the land of their captivity, they shall remember me. The Lord said in Hosea 5 and 15, I'm waiting for y'all to remember yourselves. I'm waiting for y'all to remember y'all offenses, roughly paraphrasing. Got it, brother? Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 27. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen.
That's gonna slap you. That's going back to us being other most. So we had to be scattered. For us to be over here at the end times in Babylon, prophesying the downfall of this place, we would have had to been scattered. We would have had to go through the curses to be over here. Go ahead, brother.
Whither the Lord shall lead you, and ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see nor hear nor eat nor smell.
Because all the gods of the nations are idols.
But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy power, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days.
There you go.
If thou turn to the Lord thy power, and shalt be obedient unto his voice. For the Lord thy power is a merciful power. He will not forsake thee.
So the Lord raised up his men in the last days in the nations that we were scattered in to turn back to him, to call on him so he could hear us, hear our pleas, and do what the Lord said he's going to do for us. This is all part of the plan. The Lord is playing chess. The Lord been playing chess from the beginning, man. So Esau thinking everything, We ain't gonna never go. We gonna rule the world. We got the Holy Land. We done set up. We got all these domes. We got all these weapons of mass destruction. We winning. We winning. What for? Psalms 49 and 11. The inward thought is that houses should last forever. Come. So this is what they thinking. But the Lord had slipped a joker in the deck. The joker was the elect, a wild card rather, not a joker, a wild card. The wild card is the remnant. You got more?
Neither destroy thee nor forget the covenant of thy fathers which he sware unto them.
Nor forget the covenant, and that go back to restoring the kingdom. In Acts 1 and 8, that go back to restoring the kingdom, the covenant. Go ahead, brother.
For as now of the days that are past, which were before thee, since the day that Yahweh created man upon the earth, and as for the one side of heaven unto the other, whether there hath been any such thing as this great thing is, or hath been heard like it?
Yeah, ain't nothing like the kingdom of heaven. Ain't nothing like the king. Ain't nothing like getting the understanding of the scriptures to know what the kingdom of heaven is gonna be like. Revelation chapter 10 and verse. Let's go 7. Watch this. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of the Most High should be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. That line up with Ezekiel 3 and 1. Eat this roll, right? And Revelation 10 and 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Talking about the kingdom, it is beautiful. Yeah, we know the lamentation, mourning, and woes that have to come before the kingdom is established. But we look forward to the kingdom, man. Whether you end up one of the men that the Lord does so that you know it's your lot that you gotta get killed, maybe beheaded over here, or you end up in a FEMA camp or whatever. We through much confirming the souls of the disciples through much tribulation.
Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. And that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
Yeah, much tribulation, man. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, man. So we understand what's going to take place, man. And so that's what we out here doing. We out here telling our nation and all the other nations what's going to take place, man. This is what the Lord sent his men out there to do, man. He ain't sent us out here to give out hot dogs. Apostle Dahar said, set up a hot dog stand and feed people, give out coats. Turkeys, we giving out turkeys for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? That's not what the Lord sent us out here to do. The Lord sent us out here to preach, to teach. Yeah, go march for the 2/3. You got put to death because you was wicked.
And they know that.
Revelation chapter 10 and 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. Yeah. So the Apostle John is back too, out here somewhere, prophesying the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. Because this what the Lord set his men up to do, man. He set them up to preach, man. He set them up. He didn't set them up to go hide in your house for 20 years. That's not what the Lord set his men up to do, man. He did not set his men up to teach the word, then at the very end, you change up everything that you was teaching and you go on Vocab Malone's show.
He said they're not even going out no more, right?
Yeah, we ain't got to go out no more, man. We ain't got to go out no more. That bag coming to me. The bag coming to me. They mailing a check to my crib. Matter of fact, ding, my bank app. You got something?
Second Ezra 16.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 16. Now start at verse 16.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
Yes.
Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
So now Ezra said, woe is me, like he gonna be here at that time. He didn't say wow, I see what's going on. No, he's like, woe is me, like he's in the midst of it. Edris is back. So we got Daniel back, we got Edris back, we got Yahweh Shai telling in Acts the 1st chapter 1 and 8, Yahweh Shai telling the apostles, y'all gonna be over there and prophesying in the the four corners of the earth. The men of the Lord is back. And the men of the Lord was sent to do what? To prophesy the downfall of these wicked ass kingdoms from all of the captivities that Israel ever have been in. That's all the prophets did, man. No different here. But this is the last kingdom. Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. This is clearly Esau's kingdom. And clearly to see the way they attacked in our pages and everything, you know we teaching the truth, because if we was teaching folly, they would leave us alone. Go ahead, bro.
And the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yeah.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Nope.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Nope, they not gonna stop. They not. Our nation still stiff-necked, still calling on white boy Jesus, still got they scoffing, still lying, still coming against the truth, still getting BBLs, still gangbanging, still doing break-in robberies, still doing all kind of shit. And chasing the bag. This my people though. But the Lord sent his men out, and when the Lord sent his men out, matter of fact, hold on, let me get this one. Let me get in there with this one. Hosea, I love this one. Hosea 6 and 5, one of my favorites. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 6 and verse 5. Therefore have I hewn them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. So the Lord sent his men out here, and as his men standing up boldly, and proclaiming the truth of the Bible, you're going to see the plagues. You're going to see more destruction coming. You're going to see more judgment taking place. Because this what the Lord sent his men out here to do. He didn't send us out here for nothing else, man. Yahweh Shai, what did Yahweh Shai tell his mother and father? Didn't you know I was about my father's business? That's what he said. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
But the victuals ain't cheap no more. The victuals ain't cheap no more. You see the prices? I was in the supermarket the other day. This is a true story. I was in the supermarket the other day, and it was an old song going from like the 60s or something like that. Nothing you can do to take me away from my God, some old shit like that. So I'm kind of like humming along, you know while I'm shopping or whatever, getting a little groceries. And the Edomite chick had to be about 65 years old. She started singing just like this. She said, "And the food's so expensive, we can't get nothing to eat, and they don't care." And I'm like, what's it that say? So and then she said, I'm telling you, this is what she said. And so then she walking away, and I'm laughing now. Because I'm like, that's spiritual. Because the spirit done jumped on her, to cry out like that to me as I'm walking by. So then I get past her, I said, well, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Wait till the war start. Like that, right? And she just like broke down, bro. She was like, oh man, I'm so worried about that because I marched in the 60s against Vietnam and this and that. And oh man, it's crazy. It's a scarier time than that. This is, I'm telling you, man, the people are really scared, man. The people are really scared. They could sense it. They could sense it. Go ahead, brother.
I got you. Victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
That's the plagues that the prophets out here, that the Lord raising up his men in the last days to come out here as more men are turning back and more the elect is waking up, more plagues are going to start to take place, man. You're going to see it, man. And I could, since I've been in here, the brothers and the elders, I know they said, even since I came in here, you could see how things is ramping up. Things is ramping up right in front of our eyes, man.
A little bit of time I was in, I started seeing stuff.
Yeah, you could see it if you paying attention. And I'm telling you, once the dollar is gone, once they take the paper money off the table and say you can no longer use paper money, you're going to see people lose their ever-loving minds.
Okay, that's got to be very, very soon because the BRICS is already done started.
Yeah, the BRICS shit going to effect in January, and they already saying that one BRICS buck going to be like $55 US. So United States is not going to let Russia and China be top dog with the money market. They going to do something. So once they take the dollar off the table, that's when you're going to really start pushing that MOTB. U.S. done already start over there involved in the war with Israel. They talk about they done shot some drones down. They done shot missiles down that was headed towards Israel. So they already engaged in the fighting. They already engaged in the fighting. Got 2,000 troops. And we're not pro-Hamas. I don't care nothing about Hamas or none of them. I don't give a shit about Hamas or Palestine. Don't either one of them supposed to be over there. Scriptures say that the Jerusalem gonna be trodden down. Go ahead. What?
Was it Ezekiel 36 and 2?
36 and 2. They parted my land. They parted my land. And the heathen say, aha, we in possession of the land.
Yeah.
You got something?
This is the book of Mark, chapter 11 and verse 25. And when ye stand praying, forgive if ye have aught against any, that your Father also which is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. But if ye do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive your trespasses. And they come again to Jerusalem, and as he was walking in the temple, there come to him the chief priests and the scribes and the elders, and said to him, by what authority dost thou these things? And who gave thee this authority to do these things? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, I will also ask of you one question, and answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I do these things.
Nah, you
No. Yeah. I was gonna do that.
Yeah. I was like that. That don't sound. That don't sound. Yeah, that don't sound accurate, brother. It's good. It's all good.
Matthew 11 and 25.
There you go.
Okay. At that time, Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes.
Yep. Because going back to this understanding of the scriptures in the last days, if this truth was saved for the last days, Christianity been around since the beginning, since the very beginning of Babylon. Christianity, they built Babylon with Christianity. So the truth that's gonna spring up in the last days couldn't have been around all that time. It couldn't have been. So the Lord hid it from the heads that got money and going to the Lord, the cemetery, the seminary schools and shit. The Lord didn't make this truth available to everybody. Matter of fact, hold on. Get one fact that Second Esdras chapter 8 and 62. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not shown me. We are in the last times, man. We are in the last times, man. And the Lord didn't get this knowledge to everybody. Everybody don't have this knowledge and understanding. And the men that do have the knowledge and understanding supposed to have their ass out here teaching. Period, point blank. If you got the understanding of the scriptures, you supposed to have your ass out here teaching. Sitting on your fucking couch like that damn demon end time teachers or whatever the case may be. He a fucking demon. He on that dude comment board with the ARs talk about GMS just acting emotional. I said, man, you a real nigga. You come on the elders and apostle comment board, you try to be over here smiling and yucking it up, but then you over here on this demon comment board talking about the elders and the apostles, and you don't even take your fat ass out there on the highways and teach. You got lessons in your fat ass sitting on a couch with a damn Gatorade in your fucking mouth. Piece of fat shit, boy. It pissed me off. I'm not trying to argue with you. So why the fuck you say something? You should have shut your fat ass up. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 26. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All these are delivered unto me of my Father. And no man knoweth the Son but the Father. Neither knoweth any man the Father, save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him.
Yeah, the Lord gotta be dealing with you. What it say in Revelation? I will sup with you. Right? Revelation 3. Yeah, come. It goes. There. 15. Goes. Okay, it's 20. There you go. Revelation chapter 3 and 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me. Yeah. So Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, the spirit of understanding that came in the volume of the book, he's the one that got to be dealing with you for you to get the understanding of the scriptures. For you to be out here on the highways and byways. The truth ain't in the church. I don't care what church you watching. I don't care what pastor, how cool he is, how young he is, how new age he is. He's not teaching you the truth in the church. 501c3 permits him from teaching the truth. Ask Bishop Nate. 501c3 permits you from teaching the truth. That's why their doctrine is changing up. And Esau kept a lot of these heads, just like Jephthah. He kept a lot of these heads, like, gradually change your doctrine. And then at the end, get crazy. And so that's what you see. Oh, the Bible says we don't talk about Esau. What the fuck are you talking about, Esau? Because Esau flew you over to Africa on a plane. Who cares? What that got to do with the gospel? Because Esau flew you on a plane.
He's living all over the grammatical error in the blue letter.
Let's get some water in there, brother.
Okay.
For you. Let me let me see what's on the comment board, man. Shalom, goodbye, y'all serving Yahweh Shai. Shah Issachar, my brother, what's going on, brother? Yahweh Garner 3.0, Shalom. Ahab Hamath, Shalom Malak. Elder Hawaii, Shalom. All right, let's Mahazium, servant of the Lamb, Shalom. Aliyah. Let's start right about here. Let's start at Ahab Amath. 2 Timothy 4 and 2. Preach the word. Be instant. No, don't preach. Don't preach. Go in the house and chill out for 20 years. Chill out for 20 years. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Then come back. Bugged out, man. Preach the word. Preach 2 Timothy 2, 4 and 2. Preach the word. Be instant. In season. Out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. Yeah. That's what we supposed to be out here doing, man. We supposed to be teaching, man. Gabar Ayash, serving Yahweh Shai. Let's get Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world. The beginning of the world to this time. Nor shall not Salaki. Let me start this one over. Matthew chapter 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world for this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days what shall be shortened. Yeah, these days, today, cause shit getting rough out here, man. Shit getting rough out here. I just seen an article this morning. The mother threw herself off the bridge. Yeah, with the two twins. And they found the two twins dead in the park. Yo, the spirit, I'm telling you, man, I cannot say this enough, man. The spirits, the demons on people that is not in the truth, that's not calling on the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, them demons is acting up right now, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, people is bugging out, man. They driving crazier. They get into all kinds of road rage situations. The children in school fighting and recording each other fighting. They stomping each other out and all kind of shit. It's crazy right now, man. It's crazy. And that's them demons, man. Them demons that come off of us, that study constantly trying to attack us and get back on us. Them people that's in the world got them demons on, no? You got something, brother?
I'll just finish up tonight.
Got it, brother.
Matthew 11:28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. You gonna find rest in this word, man. You gonna find rest in the word that the true men of the Lord is out here teaching and preaching on the highways and byways in these times. You go in a church and you ask them about Revelation 13:16. You ask them who is Babylon. You ask them about the World War III. You ask them about the time of temptation, right? Is that what they call it, time of temptation? The hour of temptation. Yeah, the hour of temptation. You ask them about these things. You ask them who Gog and Magog is. They are not going to be able to answer your questions. So how can they give you some comfort with the scriptures when they're not, all they're going to be telling you about is prosperity, getting some money in your bank account, you getting a house, you find a good mate, a good this and that, believe in Jesus Christ, and you going to be all right. That's all they going to tell you. They go in there and tell you, the MOTV is the RFID situation. The time of temptation is when you're going to have to choose between that and the Lord. The war that's going on over there is because those are the heathen that's in our land. They can't give you no comfort with the scriptures at all, man. All around.
None at all, man. None at all. Matter of fact, let me get one. This one I wanted to get. Certain scriptures I'll be thinking about, and I'll be like, yeah, I gotta get that one. I gotta get that one. So when it pop in my head, please permit me, brother. Please, brother. Permit me to get that one. They coming at you with the with the foolishness of this world. Yeah, I love this one. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Yeah. So the Lord sent his men out here not to preach the foolishness of this world. We preaching the things that's hidden, that was only given to a few men. Certain men. You and a few like you. That's what it said. I told you the demons get stirred up, brother. Where you at? Okay, yeah, I just you got Mark 10. You got that?
I go to that one.
Yeah.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 10. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh.
Perfect time. Yeah. Everybody not gonna get this mystery, man. He like, yo, the disciples like, yo, why you, my Lord, why you talking about kind of like, you being vague with them heads over there. Yeah, you gotta be vague with certain heads, man. Because they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it. You know, the Edomite in the truck up here, why are you gonna try to break down scripture correctly to her? She's screaming white boy Jesus. You an Edomite screaming white boy Jesus. You're wasting my damn time. We know you wasn't given the mysteries of the kingdom. Yeah, bro. Waste the damn time. Yeah.
But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. That seeing they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them.
Yeah. That's why you need the men out here, the prophets, the true men of the Lord, the teachers, the priests, the seers, the brothers, whatever title you want to put on them, long as they breaking down the scriptures right. But you need that, because everybody not going to be able to break the scriptures down correctly. Bro. And we seeing that more and more now. We seeing that more and more now. Like the elder down there, the elder said in Dallas there, he said you can see the separation between the true prophets and the false prophets is growing bigger now. It's growing bigger. Before it was like, oh, well, you know, IUIC doctrine just a little bit different. No, now it's a big difference in what they teach. One body is on Mars compared to where we at. They on fucking Mars. You know what I'm saying? Shit, camps like Wi-Fi and them still going, cut the Edomite, made them touch my shoes and kiss my feet. We slayed the Christian pastor. That's what they still don't have a debate. They still debate. What the fuck is we debating about? Do you believe you're teaching the truth? Teach the truth. We're going to debate with a Christian for 4 hours. The fuck is I'm going to get out of that?
Not a damn thing.
Why am I going to get out of that? Yeah, we sit on the sideline and we might watch a little bit of it. And yeah, we on your side because you an Israelite. But at the end of the day, what is debating vocab gonna really do? You know what vocab teaching. Vocab ain't gonna change. You think you gonna, in your debate, vocab gonna go, aha, I see what you mean. I'm gonna stop teaching you. No, he's not. Don't waste a damn time.
That's it.
Moving on. Let me see what's on the comment board. Let me see back up in here. Let's get this one. Goodbye, Ayas, serving Yahweh Shai, Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Yeah, man. This is where we supposed to be at. This is where the Lord told his men to be at. In the chief place of concourse, man. This is where we supposed to be at, man. Out here teaching, man. The word, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. Not out here winging it.
Anybody, man, the truth is really able-bodied should be out here. But you got brothers in wheelchairs out here. I mean,
you got brothers over there in
sign language.
Sign language.
I mean, you can't get away from the word, man.
I'm saying, you got brothers in, like you said, brothers in wheelchairs. You got the one brother, Daniela, I think the Levite from prophets. He stayed out here with cancer. He preached up to the end. Cancer.
He knew what was in store for him.
Yeah, I'm working for my crown. So you lazy couch potato. Yeah, nah, you know, I try, you know, cause I'm trying to be a little bit smoother. Cause you see, YouTube cracking down. YouTube is cracking down, so you gotta be a little smoother now. YouTube is cracking down. Let's see. Shalom to Dakaram. What he got? 1 Peter 4:17. Yeah. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? Yeah. The Lord got to come back and get this. I was saying last time, the Lord got to come back and grab the world by its neck and smack it. Like, that's what the Lord needs. The Lord got to come back and do some things to this place, man. Good. You got something? Matter of fact, let's get some of this right here. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that. I guess so. Because the preaching is what's going to save us. The preaching is what's going to deliver us, man. That's what's going to deliver us.
Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16. And I'll start at...
Read down a couple.
This is verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. And
going back to us being scattered in the last days. Go ahead.
And I will bring them again into their land that I have gave, Salaki, that I gave unto their fathers. Behold, I will send for many fishers.
The fishers, though, but going back, read that one again.
Verse 15. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Okay.
And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Restoring the kingdom. Going back to Acts 1 and 8. Right? Go ahead, brother. That's why the point. I was like, go back to 1 and 8. Go ahead, brother.
Behold, I will send for many fishers.
So that's the teachers, the men of the Lord out here. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, and they shall fish them.
We fishing right now with the word. Yeah.
And after will I send for many hunters.
Then he gonna turn us into hunters. And that's going back to 1 Peter 4:17. Judgment. They're gonna be giving out some judgment, man. Lord willing, we on that list. We on the list with the brothers. Go ahead, brother.
And they shall hunt them for every mountain, from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, boom. Yeah. Now look at this one. It said from the land of the north, right? Zechariah chapter 2 and 6. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Yeah. So in the land of our captivity, we gonna remember ourselves. We gonna, matter of fact, get that one of the book. And I think it's gonna line up when you go down. You read down from 28 all the way down to I think like 33. Yeah, no, 2 and start at 28, 29 and read down. I think the 33 is going to talk about reestablishing the kingdom and all that stuff.
Yeah, this is Baruch 2 and 28. As thou spakest by the servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel, saying, if ye would not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations.
So back to the prophecies having to be fulfilled. That's why we ended up scattered. Everything in the scriptures had, just like Yahweh Shai, you know, and he asked, is it another way? Could it be done another way? When he realized that what he had to go through. Or when he knew all the time what he had to go through. But as he got closer to that time, was it another way? But just like it wasn't another way for him, it was the same with us. We had to be scattered. We had to go through everything that we had to go through. So in the last days, we could be here in this captivity where the Lord will raise us up to prophesy against this. Yes, yeah. You know, from the time you got understanding of the scriptures, at what age we don't know, where he understood it, everything that was in the scriptures, and he understood what his lot was. His lot was to be sacrificed for the sins for the nation of this stiff-necked ass people. That's why he gonna fuck y'all up, man. He gonna fuck y'all up. Let his blood be upon our head and our children's head. He gonna fuck y'all up, man.
What did he say to don't cry for me, cry for your children?
Yeah, cry for your children. Yeah. The Lord gonna fuck y'all. The Lord gonna fuck all them heads that was popping that shit that day. He gonna fuck them up. Yeah.
If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
Yep.
But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
Yep.
And shall know that I am the Lord their power. For I will give them in heart and ears to hear.
Yep.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name.
And that's going back to only the elect. And a few men got the ears and the heart to hear. Go ahead.
And return from their stiff necks and from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord.
Well,
I got two left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, look at the next one, 34, right?
Yeah. Verse 34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers.
Restoring the kingdom. Back to Acts, the first chapter, restoring the kingdom right here.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
That's the kingdom. That's the covenant. That's what they was asking the Lord about in Acts, the first chapter. When are we going to restore the kingdom? After we scattered in the stiff neck, they going to return. They going to start calling on the Lord, and the Lord going to hear us, and he going to come restore the kingdom.
And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to their power. And they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them.
See? And so again, so you know that them people over there do not fit this scriptures right. The scriptures and what they claiming does not line up. Because once Israel, the true nation of Israel get back over there in the land, they ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. The Lord gonna be on their side. You see that after they did all that bombing and all that stuff, you see See, the Lord flooded their ass this week.
Yeah.
He flooded their ass. The Lord not dealing with them people, man. He flooded their ass. And then so by him flooding them, what they did, they slowed down their attack or whatever. I'm like, the Lord praying just. You niggas praying just. Yeah, now they gonna do nothing. I'm flooding this motherfucker. Yeah, he playing chess right now. They can't even. Oh, we gonna start our ground war and this and that because we know. Shh, y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. I love it. I gotta take my book back together. My book falling apart too now, brothers. Look, I'm down with y'all. My book falling apart too.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 17 and verse 9. Also, I will ordain a place for my people and will plant them. And they shall dwell in their place, and shall be moved no more. They shall be moved no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness waste it any more as at the beginning.
Yeah. Israel gonna dwell safe, man. Israel gonna dwell safe, and it's gonna be through the preaching. In 36 or 37, I think it is. Yeah, I think 36 and 37, or 35 and 36, the last two verses.
Okay. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse.
Yeah, get it.
For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sendest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh.
Yeah. The word is what's going to gather the elect. The word is what's going to usher in the kingdom, man. The word.
Something similar to that in Isaiah 13.
Let's go Psalms 106 and let's go. Let's go. Let's start at 42. Psalms 106 and 42. Their enemies also oppressed them, and they were brought into subjection under their hand. Many times did he deliver them, but they provoked him with their counsel and were brought low for their iniquity. Nevertheless, he regarded their affliction when he heard their cry. And going back to what I was saying, so in the last days, the Lord had a wild card in the deck, his elect. So when the elect raise up and start preaching the word and start calling on the Lord's name, he's gonna respond. He's gonna respond like he always did. He's gonna remember the covenant. The Lord said, I engraved you on my hand in Isaiah the 49th chapter. He said, I can't. A mother might forget her kid, but I didn't forget you. You engraved on my hand, Israel. I'm married unto you. I'm married unto you. Matthew, the 25th chapter. The bride adorned for her groom. What? Let's continue. Let's continue. Psalms 106 and 44. Nevertheless, he regarded their affliction when he heard their cry, and he remembered for them his covenant and repented according to the multitude of his mercies. He made them also to be pity of all those that carried them captives. Save us, O Lord, our power, and gather us from among the heathen to give thanks unto thy holy name and to triumphant in thy praise. Blessed be the Lord power of Israel from everlasting to everlasting. And let all the people say, amen. Praise ye the Lord. Yeah, man. The Lord is going to hear us whenever Israel raise up, turn to the Lord and start calling on the Lord. The Lord remembers his covenant. There's a soft spot for Israel when we remember who we are and why we're in the position we in. The Lord has a soft spot for us.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Okay. So this shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of gold and meat. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons shall live in their palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
And that all of this comes about from the preaching of the word by turning back to the Lord. By turning back to the Lord. I got one. Watch this one. Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I'm reading the Bible. What do you do? A haircut? You just got a haircut? Yeah? No? It looked like a fresh cut. Hosea chapter 5 verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense. That's all the Lord is waiting for us to do. So when the men of the Lord in the last days stand up, what's that? Is it Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1? Or is it, I think it's Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1? Stand boldly.
This is the Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness for the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labor.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Read that one again.
This is the Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness for the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labor. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yeah, because the chariot's going to come get us, but we stand in the remember themselves. The Lord is saying clearly right here, Hosea 5 and 15, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. And it just said right there, standing bold in the face of those that afflicted thee, right? That's all the Lord wants. And so the true men of the Lord in the last days, we out here standing bold. We proclaiming the truth. We telling the nation of Israel why we in the position that we in. And we telling the other nations what's going to happen because y'all did what y'all did to us. The Lord going to jack y'all up, man. And the Lord going to jack Israel up too. Because y'all the one that caused the Lord to do all this. Even though the Lord control all things. But some of y'all right now is basking in the wickedness. Y'all enjoying it. Y'all enjoying the wicked.
What's that? Jeremiah 5.
Yeah, they surpassed the days of the wicked.
They repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach.
Yeah. In the land of that captivity, what's that? I'm right there, Hosea. Here you go, right here. Let me get it right here. It's right here. Hosea chapter 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the land of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Yeah, so that go back to them. They're like, that's the Lord's people? All this time? Look. It's not the Arabs and the Ishmaelites and Allah and all of that, and they was blowing themselves up and talk about 19 virgins up in heaven and all that. No, they not the Lord's people. Yeah.
This is Psalms 83 and 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Yup.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yup.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Yup.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And you damn skippy, that's what they supposed to do. If I was an Ishmaelite, I'd be doing that too. If I was an Edomite, I'd be like, no, Cedric Borgia is God. No, the Trinity. I don't know what you talking about, Yahweh. What are you talking about? No, it's God. You got the painting right here. Finger God thing. I would do the same thing.
I was in a house Friday. Regular service, whatever. And a white dude said he used to be a pastor.
Okay.
He just brought up, he said, you in church or what? I said, no, I don't really deal with church.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? That image of Christ they got up, that ain't it. That ain't the image. They ain't like, they know. But he was saying like, that's basically idol worship. That shot me when he said that.
Yeah. But going back to, like I said, them demons on people, when they get around us, man, I'm telling you, the demons on people, they reacting to us, man.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to think about it. Some Edomite out of the blue just gonna say to you that, oh, I used to be a pastor too, and that's not the truth. That's the
well. See what got him was he started asking me questions, and I started referring to scriptures. He said, "Oh, you Bible?" I said, "I do a little, Then when he came out and said what he said,
I dibble and dabble.
Yeah.
I dibble and dabble a little bit, little something. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
That was it.
Yeah. Like I said, man, the people, when we come around people, and I was trying to tell the sister that too. Like, sister, you gotta realize them demons is not on you the way them demons is on these other women and all this. And they get around you, and them demons get to acting out because they see that you are demon free.
and Slocky, you ain't even got to be around them. You can just be
in the area.
On the damn computer talking to some
Yeah.
of them. Taking that sense that you're not like them.
Them demons on people, man. What the brother got? Yeah, the Gabar Ayash got 2 Thessalonians 1:4. So that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of the Most High for your patience and faith in all your persecutions and tribulations that ye endure, which is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of the Most High, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, for which ye also suffer, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Which one you think? I'm going Sirach 26:5, 25:7.
Are you talking about
To see my enemies, to see the fall of my enemies. Yeah, I think it's 25 and 9 or 26 and 9, one of the two.
I was thinking about Sirach 12.
Good, get.
I get you.
First Gabar Ayash, serving Yahweh Shai, 1 Thessalonians 1:7. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. Come. Zadok Aram got Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Yeah,
Apostle Gabar's favorite scripture right there.
yeah, that's it. That's you gotta have knowledge of the scriptures, man. And the true men of the Lord that have the knowledge of the scriptures that's out here should be out here on the highways and byways. If you call your man a man of the Lord, you supposed to be working, not just a hearer of the word, being a doer of the word. Trying to work out your salvation through fear and trembling, man.
And not having to go with it. Lip service, what's that scripture? Matthew, they say
they honoring me with their mouth, but their hearts is far from me.
Yeah.
I forget, I know it's in Mark.
That's what 25.
Good. Get it.
Which one was it?
You got it highlighted.
Damn, I was looking something.
You got it highlighted, brother.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Yeah, come. And we're going to see the fall of our enemy through the preaching of the gospel. Lord willing, you make it to the end, you going to see, matter of fact, what's that one? I got one. While the brother look for that. You got it?
This is the book of Leviticus 15 and verse 8.
Okay, yeah.
This people draw nigh to me with their mouth, and honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
Yeah. That's my people. Talk a good game. Basically, that's what that scripture said. My people talk a good game. They talk a good game. That lined up with Romans 10. Romans 10, 2 and 3.
Romans chapter 10 and verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Yahweh, but not according to knowledge. But they being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness, they have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh.
Yeah, that's my people, man. They talk a good game. They talk spiritual. They talk holy. They quote a Bible scripture all out of context. Even the ones that's easy to get right, they get wrong. Money is the root of all evil. No, it's the love of money is the root of all evil. They can't even get that one right.
Or can't even tell you what what is sin according to the scriptures.
Yeah, and that's one
easy,
line.
yeah.
That's one line. Sin is transgression of the law. You can't even get that.
It's basically doing bad and doing stuff like, oh man.
Because you can't, you know why they can't say, you know why they can't read that scripture? Because they threw the law away.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
That's just why they give you all of that hocus pocus mumbo jumbo, because they can't clearly say that sin is transgression of the law. Well, Pastor, then how we know when we sinning then? Because you said the law is done away with. Fucking madness, man. Pure deed utter madness, man. It's a brisk windy day. It's a brisk windy day. The brothers of Aram got Ezekiel 7:3-17. Son of man, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Hey, we out here warning you, man. We out here warning you. We warning you. We warning you with the scriptures, man. We ain't saying we gonna do nothing to you. We ain't saying that. We telling you the Lord gonna do something to you, man. The Lord gonna jack this place up, man. The Lord gonna jack this place up. The Lord gonna take Israel back to the land of Israel. Nah, no, bro.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You asked for $1, gave him $1. Do you see 5 in there? That's no. You asked for $1. Have a good day. He said,
Get your ass home, damn. He so
he should have asked for the 5 first. He should have asked for the 5 first.
Damn.
Yeah. And he was looking like it. If it was a Jake, I might have gave Jake.
I don't see a Jake in that nowhere.
I might have gave Jake $5, but you know I was being nice. He called me out a nice spot.
Damn. He said it's fine with shit, man.
Aram, Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. Yeah, and that goes back to what we were saying earlier about the dude with the guns that said he went to Chicago University. This what you turning out over there? Digging her car? This is your shit over here?
But the thing is, why is he over here?
Yeah, why you ain't over there with Sakari? Why you on the Elders College board going, oh, great lesson and all that? Man, take that gun shit over there to Sakari, man. Go over there with Alazar and them.
Agents.
Yeah, go over there with Alazar. Matter of fact, you could go to camp with the AR with Alazar and them. Why you over here?
Yeah, Sakari shooting range. Damn.
Brother put up that one. Charat Tazah Abad. Lamentations 2:14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. Let me add that, brother. Like prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away the captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens, causes of banishment. Yeah, that go back to what we were saying about the true men of the Lord. For the captivity, going back to the scripture right there, for the captivity to turn back, Israel, the prophets would have to be out here teaching the right thing and calling on the right name. Without doing that, the captivity going to keep extending, going to keep going on. You got something?
Well, about the false prophets.
Go ahead, get it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5. Damn, it's a lot of
5, you want to start at what? 22?
Yeah, I started 22.
Yeah.
Fear ye not me, saith the Lord.
Uh-huh.
Will ye not tremble at my presence,
Uh-huh.
which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. But this people have a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our power. They give it rain, both the former and the latter, in the season, and reserve it unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait, and see that set of snares. They set a trap, they catch men.
It's a lot of wicked niggas out there, man. It's a lot of wicked niggas out there teaching a lot of shit they shouldn't be teaching, man. And I ain't going to even start to name the names, man. You can be here for about 20 minutes naming names, man. A lot of wicked niggas out there, man.
As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
Full of deceit, man. They lying to you, man. They lying. They making merchandise of you, Israel. They lying. They profiting. They selling hats. They selling T-shirts. They selling this. They selling that. They got you filling out non-ADAs now. They got you filling out tax forms. None of this stuff it got nothing to do with the truth, Israel.
Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. They are waxing fat. They shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless. Yet they prosper.
They prosper.
And the right of the needy do they not judge?
Yeah. And the right of the needy is the nation of Israel. Israel need to understand why we still in captivity, why the Lord hasn't come back yet. Because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, and we start calling on them. They need to understand these things. They need to understand that the Bible was only given to the Israelites, man. It wasn't given to every other nation, despite what these other guys are telling you, man. Now all of a sudden the Gentiles, the Edomites could make it, and this and this. He talking nice and smooth, the vocab, but talking greasy about GMS. How that makes sense? How that math adding up?
You said the math not math?
The math ain't mathing. How is that adding up? Go ahead, brother.
Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord?
Yeah.
Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
Yeah.
A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof?
Yeah. My people love to have it so, man. I gotta get this one now to go with that one. Let me get one. Isaiah chapter 30:8. Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, See not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things. Prophesies deceits. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. That's why we end up over here scattered. That's why we end up over here going through what we going through, man. Because Israel was always like, nah, man, we must alone with that long statute commandment bullshit. That pull the shoulder.
Yeah, pull the shoulder.
Yeah, they always, nah, man, leave us alone, man. That nigga Jeremiah, we gonna kill him, man. Paul, we gonna take what they said. We gonna take a hunger oath. We ain't gonna eat for 40 days till we kill Paul. We took a blood oath. Niggas is bugged out, man.
This is Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 9. Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, execute true judgment, and show mercy and compassion, every man to his brother, and oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart. But they refused to hearken, and pulled away their shoulders, and stopped their ears, that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts hath sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts.
That's what happened. The Lord wants us to acknowledge our offenses, man. Go ahead, brother.
But I scattered them with a whirlwind among all the nations whom they knew not. Thus the land was desolate after them, that no man passed through nor returned, for they laid the pleasant land desolate.
Yeah, the pleasant land is supposed to still be desolate. But let them tell it. The synagogue of Satan, let them tell it. They returned. The Lord didn't return them. The Lord said Israel is scattered, man. Because they hard-headed and stiff-necked. And so then they get back over there with a big-ass gay parade, kosher pork, blowing up, bombing, stealing. You don't even supposed to, all kinds of things, laws they breaking. You stealing men's land, you removing their markers, you doing all this wicked shit. But you supposed to be the people of the Bible. You follow the Torah. Rat-nosed bastards. Can't make it up, brothers. Hebrew Israelite milk, shalom, Allah. Tzedakah Ram, Amos 5 and 13. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silent in that time, for it is an evil time. Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. And so the Lord, the power of hosts, shall be with you, as ye have spoken. You ain't gotta worry about yours, for I got the little light boy over here.
This thing won't stand down.
Oh, your joint might fly away.
Yeah.
You good, brother? You good? GMS Holland, hallowed be thy name. Shalom, Allah. I love to see my brother from the way over yonder. I love that, man. Shalom. I know it's a different time. I know it's different time. I think they're 11 hours,
I think so.
12, something like that. That's whatever. So yeah, let's back to it. Okay, back in Isaiah. Oh, 12. Isaiah 30 and 12. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, then stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be as to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out, in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Yeah, man. So you not trusting in what the men The Lord that raises men up. You not trusting in the word that we out here telling you. You not trusting that Esau's offering. The freedom that you have in Babylon to do as thy will. To do as thou will. You prefer that. You won't die, man. What the scripture say? Them that hate me love death. Right? The scripture clearly says that, man. So
Isaiah 30:1.
Yeah. My people, but my people's is foolish, man. My people's is foolish. So the true, like I said, man, the true men of the Lord is out here on the highways, byways, teaching as they should be in the last days.
Daily ministering and offering. And every priest standeth daily.
There you go.
Ministering and offering oftentimes the same sacrifices, which can never take away sin.
There you go. That's the point. We supposed to be doing the work daily, man. You don't supposed to be. There's no way you could say you a man of the Lord. You feel you a man of the Lord. You a man of the Lord that people should be taking serious, and you just took a 20-year vacation. You disappeared for 20 years. You ain't even do a lesson a month or nothing. You ain't do 20 years disappeared and you come back. Sure.
He just making himself in this. Lord ain't put the
I think somebody don't pay. Somebody found him and gave him some money. That's what I think. I think somebody found him and gave him some money. Somebody gave him some money. Let's get Luke chapter. Let's go. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So yeah, so you disappeared for 20 years and you show back up and we're supposed to take you serious. Why should we? We don't know what you were doing in the 20 years you was gone, man. We don't know what you was doing. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of John, chapter 21, verse 15. So when they had died, Yahushua said unto Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my sheep. He said unto him a third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. And Yahushua said unto him, feed my sheep.
Feed my sheep. Sheep gotta eat every day. What happened to your herd? What happened to your flock? You disappeared for 20 years and you ain't fed. You got 500 sheep out
there. Scattered looking for food.
Yeah. They all dead. You come back, you gonna find bones and skeletons. Yeah. You done left the flock for 20 years and you come back ready to try to feed. And you ain't got no flock to feed now. them niggas is dead,
They
man.
are, man.
You gonna come back, all you gonna find is hoofs, the bones and hoofs, a little bit of fur, maybe here, there. You ain't gonna find shit, man. 20 years.
Damn. Yeah, you've been doing.
Hey. Ridiculous, man. And you clowning, he's still an elder. He played a part in bringing out the truth or whatever the case may be. But the Lord stopped dealing with him, just like the Lord stopped dealing with Saul. Took away his spirit, man. Even saying, what's that, sent the lion spirit, I think it's second Kings 22. Just type in, search type sent the lion spirit. I think it's 2 Kings 22 and 20. It says sent the lion spirit. Sent the lion spirit. It might be first. I think it's 1 Kings, 2 Kings. There you go. I was close. I was close. That was close.
That same. Yeah. This is our 1 Kings chapter 22 and verse 22. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forward, and I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him, and thou also go forth and do so.
Yeah. So the Lord will send a lion spirit and have you prophesying falsely. And you was a man of the Lord at one time. He was dealing with you. But then you go off, and then the next thing you know, you out here talking about the 12 tribes charting. It's false. Calling on the name Christ.
The thing is, if it's so wrong, where's your correct something?
You have a little bit more respect. He came out, the Lord, I was minding the Lord sent me, and I got it. Even if we don't believe it, you'll come out sounding like a bug out. An elder bug out. You come out sounding like an elder bug out. Respectfully. Respectfully, elder, you sound like a bug out. And you listen to the history that the elders be going into, the apostles of One West and all that stuff, and this and this and that. And I mean, at the end of the day, I know the apostles, I know the elders, GMS, they got the truth. And it's clear that they have the truth. So the things that happen in One West, for us, I mean, how much do it really matter? How much do it really matter? Do it really matter, man? We can't go back. They can't go back and change nothing. You know what I'm saying? Us having the knowledge or not having the knowledge not going to change the effect what happened. Learn this truth, come out and teach. That's all they should be learned about, man. Next year flying on a helicopter, propelling like the military, propelling down out the helicopter, whatever it takes.
You know what? I bet that shit that came through his mind. I'm gonna do that one of these days.
Fashion shows and shit.
You seen that merchandise page? How you guys see that?
Yeah, nah,
man, they got a lot of shit.
I bet.
Fucking Amazon.
I bet. Know who else got a big merchandise page? Alizar.
Oh yeah.
They got a big merchandise page. I see theirs. I'm like, man, some of this stuff I just want to
be the house of merchandise.
Yeah, exactly. Got something?
Yeah. 1 Kings 22 and 23. Now therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lion spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, And the Lord have spoken evil concerning me.
So you could have at one time. But if the Lord did that to King Saul, how much more one of you regular people? How much more one of you regular heads? You know what I'm saying? Heads is going, but that's why you gotta pay. That's why you gotta stay diligent, man. You gotta stay diligent, man. You gotta constantly study, man. You gotta study. You gotta stay in the faith, man. You can't disappear for 20 years and think that the Lord dealing with you. The Lord is not dealing with you. You ain't did no work for 20 years. I don't care what you was a part of. Ain't nothing, no job, no organization, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You could take 20 years off and come back or whatever. No,
Keep the same position.
Unless you like Bruce Wayne and that's Wayne Enterprises. That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? You the owner, you the CFO of the company or something like that. You own stocks and shit like that. They like, where you been at, Mr.
Chapter 8 and verse 18. Now, when Yahushua saw great multitudes about him, he gave commandment to depart unto the other side. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Yahushua said unto him, the foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head. And another of his disciples said to him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Yahushua said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury the dead.
Let the dead bury the dead. Yeah, man. You gotta forsake everything, man. Let me get one back down. What's that? What was meant by that? Proverbs chapter 21 and 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So yeah, so being dead to this understanding, to this knowledge. You dead spiritually. And our dead body shall lie in the streets of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. Spiritually dead, we didn't understand who we was. We was discontinued from our heritage, Jeremiah 17 and 4. And so in the last days, the true men of the Lord have raised his men up and sent them out here on the highways and byways and to do what? To bid them to the marriage. That's what the Lord did, man. And that's what we doing, and that's what you see. In Revelation 11 and 11, and great fear fell upon their faces, man. Because they see us rising up in these times, man. So yeah, so the water brothers, you brothers and you sisters that you know, check the video out, the lesson out, Lord willing, it was edifying. You know what I mean? We gonna close out. We gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakah. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, that great millstone that well that taught us this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad on like to a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men, peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Yeah, we got, because you know they on us now. We got, yeah. Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom.
That shit kind of.
Yeah, look.